Did you know that over 60% of people in America live paycheck to paycheck, while billionaires keep getting richer every single day? This isn't just some unfortunate accident or bad luck, it's by design. The system isn't broken. It was built this way. Built to keep the majority stuck in a cycle of debt, confusion, and survival, while a select few play by a completely different set of rules. Most people spend their whole lives working hard, following the rules, saving pennies, and still barely getting by. Meanwhile, the ultra-wealthy, people like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and Robert Kiyosaki, are multiplying their wealth using knowledge and strategies that most were never taught. Why? Because the system doesn't want you to know them. In this video, you're going to uncover the hidden truths about money, the things school never taught you, the real agenda behind the financial system, and how the wealthiest people in the world navigate and beat this system without ever playing fair. Stay with me until the end, because by the time this video is over, you'll understand what the rich know and what the system hopes you'll never find out. Welcome to your place, to break free from financial control. If you're ready to challenge the status quo, hit that subscribe button now. Before we reveal what they're hiding, let's first understand the system itself. Because without knowing how the game is played, you'll never see how it's rigged against you. Let's start with money. Most people assume the cash in their pockets has real value. But the truth is, it's called fiat currency, government-issued money that isn't backed by gold or any physical asset. It's based on trust, nothing more. Decades ago, every dollar used to be tied to a certain amount of gold. But in 1971, President Richard Nixon removed the US dollar from the gold standard, meaning the government could now print money without needing any gold to back it up. Now, imagine printing money with no limit. That's exactly what's been happening. And every time new money floods the system, the money you've already earned and saved quietly loses value. This is called inflation. Prices rise, not because things are getting better, but because your dollar is getting weaker. Think about this. A loaf of bread that cost $1 in the 1990s now costs $3 or more. The bread didn't change. What changed was the buying power of your money. That's inflation stealing from you, slowly, silently, every single day, and it doesn't stop there. Our entire economy is built on debt. It's not just individuals taking out loans. Governments and corporations run on borrowing, too. The more people borrow, the more the system grows. We call this a debt-based economy. And when people can't borrow or spend, the economy slows down. So the system encourages more debt, more spending, and more printing of money, keeping everyone on a treadmill they can never get off. Governments often point to GDP, gross domestic product, as a sign of a strong economy. But what they don't tell you is that GDP can be inflated by borrowing and spending money that doesn't really exist. It's like maxing out a credit card and calling yourself rich because you bought a bunch of stuff. It looks good in the moment, but the bill always comes due. And when that bill finally hit in 2008 during the financial crash, millions of people lost their homes, jobs, and savings. But while the world was panicking, people like Warren Buffett saw it differently. He didn't panic, he bought, because he understood how the system works. He knew that chaos creates opportunity for those who are prepared. The system is complex, but once you see the patterns, everything starts to make sense. It's not just about working harder. It's about understanding the rules they never taught you. Number 1. The wealthy use debt as leverage. Most people fear debt, but billionaires love it. Why? Because they understand something schools never teach. Debt can build wealth if used the right way. Robert Kiyosaki uses over $300 million in debt to buy income-producing assets like real estate. While average people borrow to spend, the rich borrow to invest. During a recession, interest rates are often lower, creating prime opportunities to use good debt to buy underpriced assets. By the time the economy recovers, those assets usually increase in value, making the debt-leveraged investor significantly richer. Number two, inflation is a hidden tax that steals your savings. You might not notice it daily, but inflation is quietly robbing you. The money you saved last year buys less this year, and the system counts on you not realizing it. In just a decade, the cost of living rises dramatically while your salary remains mostly the same. Billionaires like Warren Buffett invest in inflation-proof assets like stocks and businesses. During a recession, the government prints more money, causing even more inflation, so understanding this can help you protect your wealth and even grow it, while others see their savings shrink. Number three, schools don't teach financial literacy. On purpose. Why don't schools teach you how money really works? Because the system needs workers, not free thinkers. Financial literacy isn't part of the curriculum for a reason. If everyone understood money, the economy wouldn't function the same way. Elon Musk, a product of intense self-education, built multiple billion-dollar companies by learning outside the system. Those who take the time to learn about investing, budgeting, and building income streams during recessions often come out far ahead when the economy rebounds. Number four, the banking system profits from your ignorance. Ever wonder why banks encourage savings but then loan that money out at higher interest rates? That's how they make billions, off your lack of financial awareness. While you earn 0.5% interest, banks loan your money at 7 to 10%. In recessions, banks tighten lending, but private lenders, credit unions, and fintech platforms open doors for those who understand how the system works. Using the banking model to your advantage by becoming a lender or investor can make you money when others are losing it. Number five, taxes are legally avoidable for the rich. Think it's impossible to lower your taxes? Think again. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos pay tiny percentages of their income in taxes because they use legal strategies the system hides from the masses. They don't earn income. They build assets and borrow against them. You can do the same with rental properties, business structures, and write-offs. During a recession, when business activity drops, there are even more tax incentives and government programs available. You just need to know how to use them. Number six, the rich buy assets, not liabilities. Here's the golden rule. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take it out. The poor and middle class buy liabilities thinking they're assets, like cars, fancy phones, or designer clothes. Meanwhile, the rich buy real estate, stocks, and businesses. During a recession, asset prices drop. That's when wealthy people buy aggressively, because they know recovery will multiply their investment. Anyone who understands this can build long-term wealth by acquiring the right assets while everyone else is afraid. Number seven, compound. Interest works against you unless you invest. Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and he was right. It either works for you, or it slowly drowns you in credit card debt. When you invest early, even small amounts grow into massive wealth over time. But when you're in debt, that same compound effect works against you. In recessions, prices drop and opportunities increase. Even investing $100 a month can put you ahead of 90% of people once the economy recovers. Number eight, paper money loses value. Assets like real estate or stocks grow. Paper money, or fiat currency, loses value every single year. Since the U.S. left the gold standard in 1971, the dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power. This is why the rich store wealth in assets like real estate, precious metals, or equity in businesses. During economic downturns, these assets are available at a discount. Those who buy during panic win during recovery. You don't need millions. Even a small investment during recession can grow into tens of thousands later. Number nine, your job will never make you rich. A job gives you income, but it rarely creates wealth. The average millionaire has multiple income streams, and most don't rely on a paycheck. Think of Jeff Bezos. He didn't get rich from salary, but from ownership and systems. During a recession, side hustles, digital products, freelancing, or investing become paths to break out of the 9-to-5 trap. It's when jobs feel unstable that many people find their true financial independence by starting something of their own. Number 10. Crisis equals opportunity. The rich invest when others panic. Recessions are painful, but they're also money-making machines for those who understand timing. Warren Buffett famously said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." When markets crash, the rich buy assets on sale, and those bets often make them 2x to 10x richer within a few years. Those who panic sell, lose. Those who invest during crisis build generational wealth. It's not about having millions. It's about having knowledge, courage, and strategy. Now you know the truth, what the system doesn't want you to learn about money.